One,
Star.
two,
Movies.
every Wednesday.
Back to back.
Back to back, Michael Douglas. First, he's caught between A Hard Place and Sharon Stone.
Stay away from her.
He's fighting for his life in Basic Instinct.
Back to back.
Next, he and Jane Fonda fight to save the country from nuclear disaster.
That system works. That's not the problem.
We're not going to leave here until you tell us what happened at the plant.
You almost uncovered the core.
In the China Syndrome.
I would say you're probably lucky to be alive.
Back to back, Michael Douglas, beginning with Basic Instinct, tomorrow night at 8.
Standing on the front porch, great tall sister. Sure was surprised when I saw her little sister. Lights out. Lights out. I'm right now. Lights went out. Sister knows much more about what you do when the lights go out. Mama looked at me, she was beaming through the window. When she looked at me, you thought I was a single. Lights out. Lights out. I'm right now. Lights knows much more about what you do when the lights go out. Get it. Coming on the front porch, hugging in a swing. Almost hear them wedding bells ring. Lights out. Lights out. I'm right now. Lights went out. Sister knows much more about what you do when the lights go out. Now I'm married, bought a little house with a merry little sister, but the lights went out. Lights out. Lights out. I'm back now. Lights went out. Sister knows much more about. Sister knows much more about what you do when the lights go out.
Rebel Highway, a new original movie every Friday night at 10, 9 Central, only on Showtime.
Cool, Greaseball, Gallant, and one of the busiest guys in Hollywood.
It can't get worse than this. Give it some time. It's early.
He's Kiefer Sutherland, one of Showtime's stars of the 90s, the hot series featuring today's top talents and the movies that made them. First, he's an intern learning that doctoring isn't what he expected in Article 99.
Doctors have got to steal medical supplies from their own goddamn hospital so they can keep their patients alive.
Followed by an inside look at what makes Sutherland a star ascendant.
If the elements of making a film could all be put together, I'd just about be ready to do anything in it, from a walk-through to a starring role.
Stars of the 90s, an evening with Kiefer Sutherland. Premiering Saturday at 8, 7 Central, only on Showtime.
They were apart for years. Now they're back for a college reunion. They thought things would never change.
You owe me, Francie. If you had that baby, you wouldn't be Mrs. Pomerantz now.
But things could never be the same.
I told you something very personal about me.
And what happens to them this weekend? They'll never forget.
This is the breakfast theory of men and women.
James Belushi, Liza Minnelli, Ali Sheedy, Paul Sorvino, Treat Williams, and an all-star cast come together for the time of their lives.
I was learning how to kiss from Dr. Jones.
In the Showtime original movie, Parallel Lives. It's about men and women. Premiering Sunday at 8 p.m., 7 Central, only on Showtime.
We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
I think Tanya's like a complete diva wannabe. Lorena, though, I think it's like more just this moment of passion. That's why we call it Attack of the 5'2" women. Because they're tiny and they hurt people.
The whole story itself is so insane. You know, in itself, it's a comedy.
It's not pulling anyone into the melodrama of what could have been. It's just our funny take on what might have been.
think every man finds a little attachment to this, or disattachment, however you want to look at it.
Well, it's the satire of Lorena Bobbitt. These names are so insane. And she's the woman who cut off her husband's thing.
In this case, they take all the gloves off and just, wholeheartedly look at it and have a good guffaw.
Well, I'm Julie Brown in real life, and right now I'm in my Tanya Harding makeup.
I play John Wayne Babbitt.
I play Jeff Gaguli.
And I'm playing LaWanda, who is Tonya Hardley's mother.
And I'm playing Sean Heckart.
Hello, I'm Lenora Babbitt.
I'm playing Nancy Carrigan. Nancy Cardigan.
I've always wanted to direct something, and I just was so inspired by the Tanya story, so I thought, okay, I'll do that one. You know what, though? I just thought we could just run the song all the way through, because that's easier for Rex, and I know the pieces we have to get. The thing is, Charlie, my writing partner, said, did it ever occur to you that you're making fun of people who've actually staged a hit on somebody?
What were you thinking?
And I said, yeah, but it was like a really inept hit, so I'm not that worried about it.
Julie Brown is Tanya Harding and Lorena Bobbitt in National Lampoon's Attack of the 5'2" Women, premiering August 21st. Part of Showtime's all-premiere killer comedy weekend.
Watch it or I'll hurt you.
American Gothic. American Nightmare. A 90s kind of farmer.
Early to rise, early in the sack, they gotta come for.
A 90s kind of son-in-law.
What do you think your kids are gonna look like?
Pauly Shore.
Little America.
Laying some heavy fertilizer.
Warner, you're giving me a semi.
Son-in-law. Premiering Saturday, August 20th, only on Showtime.
Well, let's hope that things work out for Flabo and his alligator sausage company. Our next caller, a very special treat, is Ms. Brett Butler, my co-host for this year's Montreal International Comedy Festival. Brett, thanks for calling in.
Is this like other phone calls where you want to know what I'm wearing, Kelsey? No, I'm just kidding. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Well, I figured if we were going to work together, we should get to know one another a little bit, so, how about a little word association?
Well, sure, fire away.
All right, sex.
Well, don't you want to do the word association thing first?
Comedy.
Kay Ballard.
Cable.
Showtime.
Success.
Grits aplenty.
Canada.
Thermal panty liners.
Love making.
Withinality.
Oh, well, I guess it's no coincidence that they paired you with a guy who plays a shrink.
Join your genial hosts, Brett Butler and Kelsey Grammer, for the Montreal International Comedy Festival. This month, only on Showtime.